Hey guys. So 9/7/2014, 6:03 p.m. About 30 minutes until I have to walk. What you do? I haven't told Andriana yet. Well, my sister. I haven't told her yet that she's gonna be walking what you do in the mornings now. I'm trying to figure out how I'm supposed to do it because she doesn't like me. Um, well, I mean, I don't understand how people do it, but like people. Well, I mean, yeah, it's the truth. People don't really like me. They don't. And it's not like me trying to pity myself. Oh, people don't like you. I mean, I'm fine with it. A lot of people don't like me, but they still talk to me. I mean, they get annoyed with me and they go, "Oh, shut up." But then I'll say something like, "I forgot. He's kind of funny from time to time." Um, but I have to talk about that being funny from time to time. Um, but anyway, I have to figure out how I'm gonna tell her because like I'm trying to get my mother to tell her, but my mother's been sick since Friday, and we're making cabbage soup, which doesn't sound great, but it is seriously one of my favorite things. And it's like, it's not even like, well, I mean, I think it's a little expensive. I think like $4 or $5 more expensive than a normal meal than we usually have. That's because we buy um, roast beef kind of thing. And anyway, and I don't know if this is like um, a thing for people, but like this soup makes me feel like this is what people ate way back in the day. Um, I'm fairly sure. I'm not entirely. Hold on. Let me find out what roast beef is made out of. Hold on. Wait a minute. I know roast beef is made out of beef. All right. I'm just saying. Is it like processed in a way where it was only like hey, new thing, 1950s, whatever. Hold on. I don't know if you could hear the barking, but there's this lady who lives next to us, and she just. I don't understand why people have dogs when they can't take care of them. And I know what you're saying. Well, your dogs bark all the time. Yeah, but I can take care of them, and I know how to get out of other people's ways. Um, okay, so what you don't know is that I deleted, uh, really about 18 minutes of me trying to explain time travel, and I'm just gonna sum it up. The faster you are, the speed of light, which is the constant of time, which is the speed that life is going. That's how I explain it. The the time, no, the speed of light is time. Like that's the passage of time. All right. The faster you go, the less time works on you because you're closing the distance on time. So if you're, um, you think of it as two cars. One car is completely stationary. Oh no. Okay. Think. I don't know how fast time is. I don't know how. I mean, sorry. I don't know how fast light is, to be honest. But it's really, really fast. Well, it's one of the fastest things in the universe. And yes, there are faster things in the universe than light, but that was different. That was the expansion of the universe, in the beginning of time. Ooh. So anyway, so here's the thing. So think of it as two cars. One car is going the speed of light, passes you by. Now, no, nothing is stationary. Earth is moving at 1,000 miles per hour. It's moving. I don't know how long. I don't know how fast it's moving in space, but you add that to the amount of speed that you're doing on Earth, and then of course most humans can go up to nearly 200 miles per hour, but that's literally 200 miles per hour is not that fast in space. But if you add all that up, all the 1,000 miles per hour generally all the time. Okay, so it's like 1,000 plus miles per. Okay, hold on, let me figure it out. Okay, I'm gonna try to. Sorry, I had to leave and do all that stuff. And I had to walk what you do. So I'm going to try to explain to you time travel and how it fundamentally works by using speed instead of science and like, oh, if we use the chemical, this. Okay. And I'm using theoretical science. And hopefully it makes sense. I'm not entirely sure. Now, okay, I have to admit, I've tried doing this like 3 times and I know how it works, but I don't know how to explain it because I'm like, just because you know how something doesn't mean you should teach, you know? And just because you teach doesn't mean you should do something, you know? It's like knowing how to boil an egg. You can suck it. Knowing how to, like, to cook something. You know it, but doesn't mean you can do it. Because I know how to cook rice, but I suck at it for some reason. I don't. Anyway, okay, so. And I was going to put into consideration how fast we were moving in the universe. But I'm not because I'm stupid. Okay. Now, for us... Okay, now think of life... Okay. I'm going to try to demonstrate the speed of life for you. Because speed of light is a constant of the universe. And it is the speed of... in which life is made. All right. So here's my. This is me trying to do it. Ah, man, I'm gonna have to take in consideration the speed of how fast we're going. Okay. So I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna try to make it really easy. All right. Now, the speed of light is 671 million miles per hour. It's a huge thing. But the speed of us as of right now is 2.2,657,000. Like 300. Speed of light is 300 times faster than us. All right? And I'm going to try to dumb it down. All right? Take a car. And I'm going to use this into the millions, all right? A car is going 2 miles per hour. The speed of light is going 671 miles per hour, right? Okay. The moment you are born, you're moving 2 miles per hour. The moment you're born, moving 2 miles per hour. Speed of light is always there. All right. So the moment you are born, the race is a race. All right. The race starts. You're going 2 miles per hour. The speed of light is going 671 miles per hour. The distance between you and the speed of light car. The distance between the two cars is ever growing, all right? And that is actually your life passing you by, all right? So the 2 cars, the distance between the 2 is your life going by because it keeps getting bigger, just like your life. The distance behind you doesn't really... In this context, doesn't really matter, all right? Just know that you're moving. I mean, it does matter, but just not for this, all right? Again, okay, so... hold on, sorry. So again, 671 miles per hour, you're going 2. The distance between the 2 is your life. If you're going faster... the distance between the 2 starts slowing down, which means your life, the way of time affects you, is slowing down on you. So if you keep going faster, the distance will start slowing down more and more and more and more and more. All right? So if you go to, like... when you finally start reaching the same speed of light... time stops for you. Now you have to imagine if you can somehow survive going the speed of light. First of all, you have to make the machine to go as fast as the speed of light. Second of all, you have to learn how to survive going the fastest speed of light because it's not supposed to be done. Because if you have a say you have a pound rock, you toss it to somebody, It's not that heavy. You throw it at someone, it hits you. It hurts. It really hurts. Now imagine it going at the speed of light. That would obliterate anything. But first of all, you need to somehow figure out how that rock is going to survive going that fast. All right, which is probably going to be the only reason why going that fast the craft itself would only survive in space. Because if it was like in an atmosphere going that fast, the particles. Well, first of all, the particles in the air would turn to fire. It would vibrate so quickly, the entire atmosphere would just be set on fire. But anyway, so the faster you go, the less time affects on you because it isn't passing you as quickly. Life isn't passing you as quickly. And when you start reaching the speed of light, time stops and you stop growing. So, and this is the point. This is what I'm trying to say. You are the car, and there's 7 other billion people that's alive that's going 2 miles per hour, and you're going the speed of light. When you stop, you're okay. No, you're not going the speed of light. You're never going to go the speed of light. I doubt. Maybe in the future, but as of now, no one's ever going to go. So if you're going quickly and light and time is not passing you as by, when you start slowing down again, everyone else has grown, like they've gone. Time has affected them the same, and time has affected you less. So effectively, you just went through time because time hasn't affected you. You're in the future. Oh my God, I'm in the future. Now, of course, this actually has already happened. Astronauts have gone into space, and once they're like, they're traveling around or whatever, and when they come back down, they're like 100th of a second in their own future. And it's pretty cool. It's really cool. So, going faster and faster and faster, some people are going to be able to go up in a year. But of course, it's going to take them a month to do so. So they're going to be gone for like a month, and it's going to take them a year. So speed as a thing is not that effective, But then this is what I'm always been talking about. So the faster you go, the less time affects on you. What if you break this light barrier and you start going faster than what the life is like? So life has stopped for you, really. Your life has stopped growing. If you start reversing the process, will you actually start seeing the past? Because you're going backwards into your own past. Is that how you go backward through time? I'm not entirely sure. It doesn't make any sense, to be honest. But I can't figure out any way to go backwards in time, and it annoys me because going backwards in time is a lot cooler, in my opinion, than going forwards in time. Also, because it's harder. I'm eating right now, so I have to pause this. I'm sorry. Sorry, I've been eating the soup. It's beyond good. Anyway, I don't know what I've actually said because I've had to delete and retry to explain light travel because I'm not good at explaining things. So I actually don't know what I've said and what I haven't said about other things. So I'll just go over it really quickly. So John's voicemail is completely full. If he doesn't answer, I can't talk to him. So I was trying to get him to delete his voicemail beforehand because I wanted to be able to talk to him when he wasn't there, when he's at basic training, right? Luckily for me, it actually deleted it became full because now I can go like, this is what I'm talking about, delete it. So that's good. Oh, okay. That animation thing that I've been trying to do is not going well. Not going well at all. It's going horribly. I already knew that I wasn't a good animator. I'm not a good artist. But I needed to show her something to show her that I was being honest about trying to get her to voice a character. And, I can't animate. Everything, I thought I was doing something easy, but it wasn't. So I have to figure out something else. It's embarrassing. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I've been dealing with today. And the whole John thing. Oh, I didn't say this, but the girl who I left because she started getting annoying and she found out my real name and was like, nah, I can't trust her anymore. You know, that sort of stuff. She tried talking to me again. Oddly enough. I don't know why, but she did. So, she was like, how is everything? So, God, I am putting way too much salt on this. I'm not trying to. But, like, I need to put a little salt on every single bite because it's just so amazingly good. But I'm putting a lot more salt than I normally would because the cap thing is kind of broken. Anyway. Sorry, I had to pause it because I was eating. I was eating a little too much more than I usually did because like usually I can talk when I'm eating, but I couldn't talk. I was like, I gotta pause it. So anyway, now I forgot what I had to say. Claymore has one more chapter left apparently, and I'm really sad because I really like Claymore. It has one more chapter apparently. I guess it's at 100 and what 54, which is a moderately kind of a long manga. I mean, it's nothing compared to the long-winded, because like Naruto's been on for 10 years, over 10 years, I think. It's oh god, it's 691 divided by 52 is well 520 would be 10 years. I don't know how my god. Sorry, I have like a every single time. Okay, hold on. Okay. Nope. Okay, I think I'm done. And that's how you stop hiccups, people. What was I saying? Well, Naruto's kind of long. But Claymore, it's just ending. And I think it said one more chapter left, but it said a full color finale, and I don't know if that means it's over or whatever. See, it says finally hatred sublimates. Next time, color grand finale. That's really sad. It really makes me sad because I really like Claymore. I feel like I have to reread it though because I feel like I'm missing something. Like I feel like I've I've done something that I don't remember. All right. But yeah, I'm gonna try. I think I'm gonna reread it. So, yeah. Well, I have to close the door. I feel so uncomfortable right here. Sorry. I didn't feel comfortable having the door open, so I had to close it. But anyway, but I feel like I have to reread Claymore because there's something that I keep remembering, but I don't know if this is where it's from. But I feel like Claymores were okay. No, this might be really, really spoilish. So if you reading Claymore, if you think about reading Claymore, which you should, if you read manga and all that stuff, you should read Claymore. It is really great, but there is something about it that I don't know if I'm making up because it's a monthly issue, so I don't know. So it's like it's been a long time of me having to wait for a chapter, and so like you forget about things. Like it's hard to remember. Like what was that last time, or like wait. 8 months ago, I think you said something, but I can't be sure. Anyway, and with other manga, it's like they're always repeating themselves. But anyway, but there is something that I remember. Again, this is where the spoilish is that the awakened beings. Okay, so Claymore, the land of Claymore, is actually just an island, or something, or like a country. And over the seas, another continent, there was a huge war going on, and they used the awakened beings of Claymores to fight. I have no idea if that's true. I don't know why I hear it in my head. I feel like I see it in my head, and it feels real, but I don't know if it is. And I remember it being like a big reveal, and so yeah. Anyway, but it's still really, really good. And obviously, okay, now that thing right there did not feel like it was a part of the story. Doesn't really matter because what's happening right now, which is Teresa fighting Priscilla, is amazing. It's like I think it was 3 chapters of pure fighting. It was great, and then Teresa. Okay, it's a weird thing is that Claire awakened into Teresa, and Claire already had a awakened. Well, she didn't have an awakened form, but she did have an awakened half form which she used to fight people from time to time, and she was able to revert back. Anyway, but then she fully awakened to Teresa. I was like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. And then which don't ruin it yourself. Don't ruin it, Derek. But I have to. It doesn't really make that much sense. I'm sorry. Doesn't make it, but it's cool. It's amazing. Anyway, but then Teresa awakened herself, so it was a double awaken. She went to Super Saiyan 2. Priscilla was Cell. Actually, she kind of was. She was absorbing people. But then they were fighting and all that stuff, and then Priscilla was like, why can't I die? I'm so like Priscilla was just a thing that's been. She wasn't really a big thing for a while. Everyone like Priscilla was introduced fairly early on, but she didn't do anything. She was like Orochimaru in the first part of Naruto. He did one thing, and then there was like all this other stuff that was going on. But Orochimaru was the big bad guy, and he finally fought him and all that stuff. And it's like, oh, he's so strong. That kind of cool stuff. Anyway, Priscilla was like a Orochimaru, introduced early on, didn't really do that much, and then it was a huge character. Okay, no, obviously that isn't part of Naruto. Orochimaru didn't really become a huge character. He didn't really he wasn't like a huge character. He did a few things important that drive the story, but him as himself didn't really get a lot of attention. But anyway, but then Priscilla finally awakened again, and she started fighting everyone. She killed so many people, but then she became conscious a little bit, like weird. Like she like became human again. She was like, "I'm so sad. I'm really sorry, everybody. I just can't help it. I gotta eat guts. I have to," which is so stupid. The waking beings, like the translator should have done something different. Like, I want to eat your body. That should have been it. But it was like, all I ever think about is warm, yummy guts. Guts is not a good fear word. They should have been like, I want to rip open your stomach. Something like, I don't know. But anyway, what was I saying? And they were fighting and all this stuff, and then Priscilla was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I can't die. Even after all this, I can't die." And then Teresa was like, "Oh, I probably should have used this move back then." Because, like, and it made sense this time. Because, like, all these other... I hate it when Bleach people in Naruto, and they fight, and they go, "I have this new move, and I'm going to kill you with it." But that was, like, already at the end of the, fight, or whatever. And it's, like they're already tired, getting beat up and all that stuff. And he's like, "I have this one last move I should do that I probably should have done beforehand." But in this one, Teresa was like not really doing anything. I mean, not really doing anything. I mean, she wasn't getting tired at all. She was kicking Priscilla's butt. Priscilla couldn't even hit her. But then Priscilla's an awakened being, and she kept on regenerating really quickly. And then Teresa was like, with this right armed. Which made sense because Claire got her right arm by somebody who had quicksword, and then she's like, with his right arm, I can use it at 100% proficiency with my power and this right arm. I will destroy you. And Priscilla was like, good. And then Teresa did like it looked like one slice, but she was so fast. She did something a lot more. Like if you were able to see her, I'm pretty sure it would have been really amazing. But in the manga, she did one slice. It was like really cool. And then Priscilla was like, "Thank you. I'm so sorry I haven't done." And then she's like, "Fine, whatever. You're dead." And then Priscilla literally turned into smoke. Not smoke, ashes. It was like a puff of smoke. And that's how she used quicksword to like the molecular level. It was amazing. And that was the end of the chapter. And then it said, next time, full color thing. Full color. Hold on, let me see. I'm sorry, I have to see something. No, I'm sorry. Anyway, I know I'm not good at doing that. Like, I get really, distracted. I'm sorry. I don't mean to do it. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I'm really excited. I'm not excited. I'm actually depressed that it's ending. But I really hope they do the anime again, because people would watch the heck out of this. I feel like Claymore was good. Claymore was a good anime. The music sucked though. The animation was great. The voice actors were pretty good. The music sucked. I hated the music. It was like do 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 do. It was annoying. And 70s. What? It was horrible. Really synth. Like really. What the? It was horrible. And then they finished the anime because like they were catching up with the manga. Because the manga's a monthly thing, and they were finally catching up and all that stuff. So they had to finish the anime. They didn't go like, "Oh, we're just gonna wait for it to be over." They didn't do that. They they ended their anime on their own terms, and it was horrible. I didn't like how it ended because I knew all the cool things that happened after. I knew about the 7-year time skip and all that stuff, and how amazingly strong these girls got. But hold on, I need to figure out how I sounded at that, because I meant to say how strong these girls got, but I'm pretty sure I mumbled. Yep, I mumbled. Anyway, sorry. So hopefully they do the second half of the Claymore series. I don't know. I was I was thinking about doing the emotion comic for Bleach, since the anime isn't coming out. But I feel like Claymore would be funner, more funner. You know, more funner. Oh, and speaking of motion comics, that Legend of Korra Bridge series. I'm so depressed that I can't do anything about it. I'm not funny. I'm not funny when I want to be. I'm only funny when I'm not trying to be. Like, I mean, it comes out and I'm thinking about it, like, oh, this might be funny, but it's never how I want it to be. It's funny on the fly, so I can't write it out and go, this will happen and all that stuff. I have to like literally all one go. That's funny. If I think about it and I go back, like, oh, and then this could happen. It's not that funny. Anyway, so that sucks. 'Cause I can't think of anything. Or the moments that I'm trying to do isn't that funny. Anyway, and Naruto's probably ending in like 3 more chapters. Unless Naruto and Sasuke fight, which would be either they do the battle or it's like the moment before the battle, like, yeah, or whatever. And I'll admit, I'll be sad because I like Naruto. I hated the past 20 chapters, but I like Naruto. Because literally they went from I have to learn how to do this to this is everything's been destiny this entire time. Hold on. And the whole Sage of the Six Paths went backwards and went forwards in time to tell his descendant to give them power to beat her. Because, wait a minute. Why would he do that? Because he knew? Well, if he knew, wait, hold on. How did he know this was going to happen? If he did know, why didn't he seal her again? Double seal. Triple seal. So it would never happen again. This is getting annoying. Yeah. I don't know. It's been like I don't like it. The rest of the 640 pages, 40 chapters, I liked. It's really good. Though the whole Sasuke wanted to be Hokage thing, that was just laughable. Just laughably horrid writing. Like, why would he want to do it? And no, he just changed character way too quickly, in my opinion. But anyway, yeah. And then with Bleach, the writing isn't bad. I like the story, but I just hate the characters. Like, the new characters that keep popping up out of nowhere, they're just really annoying. And the whole keep getting stronger thing is really annoying. Because there's no real reason for these people to keep getting stronger that quickly. With Naruto, it kind of made sense. First of all, he had a huge amount of chakra. He had really good genes. I mean, actually, no, it doesn't make any... Well, okay, at first it's because he had really nice genes, like biologically really nice genes. He had a huge amount of chakra. He had a really great teacher. He trained all the time, and then he was finally able to use the Nine-Tailed Fox. But then you found out it was like, oh, it's because you're my descendant of a god. That's why. And that became annoying. Well, with Ichigo, well, not Ichigo, but like all the captains and all that stuff, and also Ichigo himself, it's just his father was a Shinigami captain. Okay, cool. His father is like 600 years old or something like that. No, that's not true. Is he? No, 300 years old. Because I have a theory that every 10 years is like a year in Shinigami because they don't age as like that. Because I feel like, because like they turn back the pendulum and all that stuff. Everyone looked a little younger, but they didn't look that young. So I feel like every 10 years is about a year for them. I mean, they still experience the 10 years and all that stuff. It's just they age really slowly. So the whole 2,000 years was 20 years ago for the guy, and he was like 45 years old. Anyway, but it was just really annoying. And then he found out he was a Quincy, and I don't know. It's just really annoying. Anyway, but yeah, I should probably be leaving now. You know what? I'm deleting this. I don't think I want to upload this because I haven't said anything cool. No, I shouldn't, because I made a promise that I would, no matter what I would say, I'd put it up. So okay, I'm leaving now because I'm getting bored with myself. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna render this. And I'm gonna try to figure out what I'm supposed to write and what I'm supposed to draw. See ya.